What's up, TikTok? What's up, y'all? Yo. Anybody out there? What's up, TikTok? What's up? What's up? What's up? Where is the people that follow me at? Them the people I be looking for. Like, I don't understand why when you go live, the people you follow is the last ones to get notified. TikTok need to work on that. At least on Facebook, you get connected with the people that you're actually friends with. Like, half the time I don't have no people in my lives because I don't even know y'all. Like, and I get it. Like, y'all don't even follow my content. Y'all don't even know why I'm live. Y'all don't even know what the hell I'm talking about or nothing. Like, so, I mean, I get it. I'm on my break. I just got done listening to Bobby Hemmett. And Bobby Hemmett is, I want to say, a historian, probably a philosopher, and also activist. And I listened to his lectures on YouTube back in 2000. He was 38 years old, so he's pretty old now. And I think a lot of people today, a lot of these spiritual teachers, because that's what he is, a occultist and a spiritual teacher as well. And I think a lot of people is teaching Bobby Hemmick's information. And he's getting no credit for it. The same with Dr. York. As a matter of fact, he mentioned Dr. York in his lecture. Like, so that's how I be knowing about the information, how accurate it is, because the truth will always be, I guess, requoted. Like, it will always be stated, the truth. Like, people can tell a lie, but the lie gonna change. The truth never change. Like, so that's the deal with all that. That's why I don't follow a lot of spiritual leaders. I just don't. I don't follow a lot of spiritual leaders simply because a lot of them are not really who they say they is. A lot of spiritual leaders are being paid to lead people astray from the truth. So I don't follow people. I'm not even really looking for people to follow me either. Like, it's not really my thing. However, I am looking for my soul tribe. I'm looking for some people to connect with. That I do want to do. That's hard to tell. Everybody's faking shit. You know, I was starting to think this mound was real, but I don't know anymore. I really don't know. Kind of look like push dirt. But if this is push dirt, I guess There's a drain here, a sewage behind me too. So, mm, not really sure. I wonder if you can even see that far back. Bobby Hibbs was talking about rituals. He gave a couple money rituals, a couple love rituals, and I'm gonna actually try some. I'm gonna try one of them for sure. Cause he gave one for somebody that be fucking with you. He said it's so powerful that it'll make a person stop fucking with you, then start doing stuff for you instead. And then he said it was another one. Somebody did some racist person at work, and it made them just give out basically, like they just heart stop type thing. So, all I know is that I got it saved on my phone. TikTok got me blocked as usual. I'm banned on TikTok. So since I'm banned, I can't post. I'm going live to try to redirect people that do follow me to my IG, which is LexiDiamond_33. And I do also have a YouTube that is Alicia SD. And Alicia is spelled with 2 I's and is SH, no C. There's no C in my name. My name is not Alicia or Elisa, something like that. It's Alicia. So there's 2 I's. Most of my content is spirituality, the dark side of spirituality mostly. A lot of my content is about spiritual awakening, and some of it, like I wouldn't say pro-black, because I know racism is a program. Like, it's small-minded to me. It keeps people in the box. Like, so I'm not a pro-black type of person. However, I'm not ignorant to the matrix either. So, I say I'm balanced. How you are with me is how I am with you. Like, that's just pretty much me. And then I just like to talk about real life stuff. Like I made a post the other day about telling women to stop saying they don't need no man to raise their child. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of men have a lot of issues that's hard. I mean, up to date, the issues is because they was raised by a single mother. Not saying a single mother is a terrible person or didn't do the best she can, no. But what I'm saying is the fact that she was the only one there causes a lot of confusion in the man's thought process and the way that they're brought up. Like, and I'm not, and I really wasn't saying that it's the woman's fault that the man leaves. That's what people was misunderstanding. But what I was saying is that a lot of women do like to resort to that saying that they don't need a man to raise their child, or they don't need a man and truthfully they do. They need this man because you needed the man to make the baby, so you need the man anyway. Like, that's just what it is, And a lot of women have a hard time accepting the truth. Like, I had one woman, and her argument to that statement was, well, what about the men that do this, that, and the third to women and all this, and treat people poorly and even treat other men poorly, like, or it might be a pedophile or something like that. And I'm like, well, a lot of times them men, I hate to say, are raised by single women. Like, some men said they was taught a lot of the wrong things by other men, but the truth of it is that, like, the fact that the man is absent in another man's life is causing a lot of, disruption in the man's thought process and stuff. Like, that's just what it is. Um, Same with girls, same with women. If you got a woman being raised by only a man, her, her thought process ain't gonna be already right. You know, she gonna definitely look at men differently than how she look at women. And she probably ain't gonna have a lot of respect for women because she's gonna be trying to figure out why did her mother leave her. Like, so, this all is a psychological, uh, I guess, a psychological effect here of absent parents in adulthood. You got these grown people that having a lot of issues in life with growing up. A lot of people don't want to take accountability for their actions. I come like I mean, I'm different from a lot of women. Like, I believe that it's a woman's responsibility to decide who she has a child with, just like it's a man's responsibility to decide who he's gonna make a child with. Like, so to me, you can't say that it's always the one person's fault because the relationship wasn't successful. Like, I got a lot of backlash with me. Like, my child father is not in our life. Like, and I left him. And because I left him, he feels like, he don't have to do as much. But when we was together, he did a lot. And that was terrible. Like, what type of person, like, you shouldn't be basing your parenting off of if you with the child's other parent or not. That's terrible. Like, and I try to be a good woman, and let him see his child regardless, but it got to the point where, like, mothers is like, when you have a child and the father is not calling a child and coming to see the child, what are you supposed to do at that point? Like, I've never bashed my child father. If anything, I might make an excuse for him, and that's probably the worst thing I can do, for real, because now I'm teaching my daughter to make excuses in life and to make excuses for me and treating her poorly. Like, and that's what fathers don't realize when they have daughters. And the same with mothers, when they treat their sons poorly, you teaching your son that it's okay for him to accept disrespectful, trifling women. Like, and that's not cool. Like, so, and then you never know how a person's gonna turn out once you have a baby with them. Like, especially in this day and age, I notice, like, a lot of people now are breaking up after the child instead of before the child, which is horrible. Like, so if you're gonna if you know your relationship is kind of rocky, don't have a baby. Like, first, don't keep having sex with somebody that you having doubts about. That's the first mistake we make, I think, in relationships, is we having doubts about a person and we continue to sleep with them. So by the time you decide you fully want to lead a relationship, you done already slept with this person, and it's still a possible 9 months that a baby can come out. So when you start saying that this person may not be the one, that's the time to say, all right, we not gonna have sex, at least until we figuring it out. On my Facebook, I made a post: people should wait at least 6 months before having sex. I agree with that. Even with me being hypersexual and having compulsive sexual behavior, yes, I do have those things. I've been a sex addict. Yes, I have. And I've recovered from those things. But at the end of the day, and I see a lot of people that are sex addicts, like, they don't realize that a lot of people today is straight up sex addicts. Like, If you're in a sex addict, you're a dopamine addict. You're addicted to something. Food, TV, your social media, like drugs, something. Dopamine. That's what comes out when you doing something that you're addicted to. That's the chemical that's released in your brain. So that's what I see a lot of times. Like, but I think people should wait. People should wait. If you wait at least 6 months to have sex with somebody, I guarantee you will know for a fact that if this person is going to be somebody that you can have a child with. Because at the end of the day, if you're having sex with somebody, you should be able to determine if this somebody you want to have a child with. Like, I think it's starting to rain or snow or something out here. Um, I'm at work. I'm on my break. I'm not even sure if my break is over yet, but it might be. Um, it's kind of cold out here. I don't want to give all my jewels away on here. You know, they'll block me again. I just got back off of I think it was like a 2 week not being able to go live process here. So I don't want to get blocked. So trying to hold off, but like I was saying though, yeah, people wait, and a lot of people don't want to accept astrology as to know if that person is gonna be a good mate for you or not. Like I noticed a lot of people is, astrology don't work, astrology is fake and all this, that, and the third. It's mentioned in the Bible, it's mentioned in religion, it's mentioned like the people don't even realize that the astrology, the same constellations is made up in your body. Those animals they talk about in the zodiac is your personality trait that we all actually have in us. We all have all 13 signs in us, not 12. We all have 13 signs of astrology in us. And if you know who you compatible with, that'll keep you from fucking the wrong person and having a baby with them right away. Like, serious. Because you would know things about this person. You would know what they're capable of mentally. All that. Like, so, reasons why you want to, know the person's horoscope, I'm actually dating a Leo, and that's one of the other signs that I'm compatible with. And I actually am compatible with a Sagittarius too. Damn, there was tea and shit spilling in there, I'm sorry. Excuse me. But yeah, I was saying that, I was compatible with a Sagittarius, and they cool and everything, but I'm an Aries, and Sagittarius is pretty dominant, like on a whole nother level of dominant, and I don't have time for that as an Aries. Like, I get pretty upset over that, so I can't be sexually involved with Sagittarius on a relationship level. Like, but Aries, I don't know. I ain't never been in a relationship with another Aries. I've been sexually involved with another Aries, and those always be the best of friends. Honestly, like I found my best friend in my own signs. And I understand them. Aries men. I understand that they're a lot more controlling than Aries women. Aries women is a lot more dominant, and demanding. So, like, I understand all that, like, but I don't know, as far as the relationship, I did 12 years. I was in, I not did like it was a jail bid, dang, that's hilarious. But I was in a 12-year relationship with the Leo, and it was like some of the best years of my life, even with the ending and me having to leave on the circumstances and stuff, it was because of, some people just end up turning into shitty people. Like, and I probably was a shitty person too. Maybe me being a shitty person made him be a shitty person. I don't know. Like, but I do know that that's why we broke up. Like, that's why I had to get up out of there. Like, but I'm in a relationship with a Leo right now, and that shit is fun for me. Like, I don't know how it is for him, but I know for me, this shit is fun. Like, I dated an Aquarius. That shit was toxic. Both of them. Both Aquariuses was toxic. So I know Aquariuses ain't for me. And I think Aquarius is an air sign. I'm a fire sign. Like, so just imagine having a fire going, right? And the wind come through and blow the fire. It's a slight chance anything next to this fire is going to catch fire, right? Like, so that's the relationship between the air sign and the fire sign. Like, and that's any of the air signs and fire signs. I don't know how the air signs are. I would name them. And then, I know, like, I dated, what was it? I dated an earth sign too, earth sign. And that was pretty crazy, dating an earth sign. Because fire sign, fire and earth is some shit too, so they can go either way with that. Excuse me. Gotta clear my nasal. And respiratory area. Look at these mounds over here. They about to ban me. As soon as I show y'all these mounds, watch this. Y'all want to see some mounds? Let me show y'all some. I got these tech gloves. So, taking a second for them to work. Now, these mounds I suspect is man-made. I'll be a little late going back. It's alright. They'll be alright. Give a little history lesson real quick. If you from Ohio, anybody in here from Ohio, then, okay, let me stop being ghetto. I'm sorry, y'all. I quit. I'm being a little ghetto. I stopped doing that though. But if you in Ohio, there's pyramids and mounds all up and through Ohio. I'm from Ohio, and here's a good mound right here. You can see this mound. See, my tech gloves ain't working too good for me. It's cold out here in Ohio. We're supposed to be getting a storm, I think. But I believe these mounds was here. Like, this is a park over there. And I'm almost certain that these mounds were here before the college was built. Definitely. Trying to make the zoom go out. It keeps zooming in, but it ain't zooming out. There he is. And I don't know if that's probably not the biggest mound, but you can see here. That's why I don't know if this mound is natural or not. To me, it looks man-made. It looks like they kind of pushed the dirt up here. To me, let me walk on the other side of it. So it looked like I know they're going to end up banning my live. Like, they're trying to take my account because I be talking about this type of stuff. Like, I don't know, I got some historian in my blood or something. Like, so, I don't know, if you'd like to see the mounds in Ohio, go to Alicia SD on my YouTube. That's where I'm going to be posting these videos because they're going to ban me eventually. But you can see that there's a tunnel. Let's see here. See if I can get my tech gloves to work again. Where the camera? It's not a good view down there, but it's right behind that tree. There's a tunnel. There's some sewer here. So you know that this is underground, but I'm gonna show y'all something. I'm gonna take y'all with me on a little walk here. We are currently coming. I think this is ground level, and we are going in on ground level. Well, this ground level is 2 right here. So I know there's tunnels, and here's a tunnel. Gotta go downstairs. Y'all ready? Now, if something happened to me, I hope y'all call 911 because I don't know if UCPD gonna help me. But you see, so like they made this a parking lot. This is my point. This is actually a great way to make my point here. That I just realized they made this parking lot, and so this parking lot was not already here. I think that's a P3 over there. It's a P3. So it's still 2 levels down there. Like it's still 2 levels under here. So they're not gonna let me upload. I'm telling y'all, if y'all want to see these photos, if y'all want to see the photos, y'all gotta go to my YouTube, Alicia SD. You can see how to spell my name right there. The SD is for my middle name and my last name, or my 2 middle names, I guess. But yeah, I'm gonna upload some pictures, and it's gonna show like Cincinnati, and cause that's where I'm at, in like the 1882, like real pictures. But what you're gonna see in the pictures is them rebuilding what they had done in the I guess in the end of the 1700s, going into the early 1800s with this mud flood thing, because that's what got my other account taken, is because I be talking about that type of stuff. I don't know, it's a lot of history here. Like, in this city, I can't ignore it. Like, I don't know, if y'all, wherever y'all at, man, y'all need to go enjoy y'all city. Y'all need to go see what's in y'all city, get off social media. Like, yeah, you might be right here listening to me, but go and see your city and see what lies beneath it. Look at that. That's where I was just at down there. So let's go inside, because I'm freezing. It's like 22 degrees or something like that. My fingertips are numb. Hopefully my supervisor don't see me, because I'm definitely not about to get off this live, because I want to show y'all how they made these buildings. That reminds you of sitting around the fire. I'm just saying, it's all symbolic around here. This building is shaped like an H. They actually not on this elevator. This elevator gets stuck. You get on this elevator, you might not get off. So we don't want to get on that elevator. So yeah, they be doing testing in here. I didn't like this building. I worked in this building for all this is amazing. You are right now inside of one of America's probably top, I say 50 colleges, at least. I know at least, especially with their metal. They crushing them with the metal. Alright. I don't even know how to get back there. Alright. Now, here's what I've been trying to do. Spirit. So we just came out on the 4th floor, and that was the ground. And we came out the 4th floor on the ground level. So Almost every building here has a ground level. Sometimes all the way up into like the sixth floor. Like 6 floors, you got ground level because they got those skywalks or whatever. Right, so they got those. But then like this building that I work in right here, it it has it has a downstairs, right? But I don't know how to access it. I have no idea where it is. I'm working on the fourth, fifth, and sixth floor. Fifth and sixth floor. I call it a bank because if you know what I know about information, oh yeah, it's valuable in here. Oh, I should have walked to the back to show the book, huh? Y'all want to see the book? Somebody let me know you want to see the book. I'll go to the book. I can show it real quick. I'm going to the book because the book is nice out here on campus because they didn't tell me I couldn't, record my life. Who said I can't document my life? What if something happened? Nah, I'm joking. Shouldn't that happen? Shouldn't live in fear. Live your life, have fun. But I do my job well. Look at this, look. I'm going to the book though. Oh man, I don't even think you can see out there. Maybe through my reflection you can. Let me move over here. Like so, but we just came in on ground level. So it's really crazy how all this is. See, oh, I do know where the book is. Here it is. Here's the book. It's the Cincinnati Enquirer. Here's the book. 1843. So let me take my gloves off. Like I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I might, if I get fired surely to see it, I can make a video and get through them books, right? Check this out. They don't have, it's certain books I noticed they don't have on the shelf. Because that's how they be. Like that comedian said, you can't tell black people they can't be on their phone. They bought their phone. They paid for it. He funny as hell for that too. What is his name? Something. Christian Comedy Johnson. Christian Comedian Johnson. Yeah, he was telling that joke. I thought that was pretty funny though, because he right, we definitely bring our phone, and then look, check this out. This is in Ohio. It's an hour away from me. I love how things just talk to me, y'all. Look at this. Y'all think I'm playing? His story. The Serpent Man. Miamisburg Mound. Oh shoot, that's in Montgomery, Ohio. Alright, I'm about to fill my tank up, y'all. That's what I'll be doing this weekend. They probably gonna be closed though. I went to the Serpent Mounds before too. It's nice. It's a tower somewhere, and you can climb the tower to see the whole sky view image of it. It's really nice. Oh good, somebody got Kleenex. I done took their whole tissue, y'all. They last 2 tissues. I was gonna be mad at me. Excuse me. So I gotta go take my coat off. Get ready to do some work. Yeah, it's a pretty neat book. Something else they found in Ohio. That's what somebody was saying on one of these lives, y'all, is that all the stuff they found, they got them in the universities. And that's wild because I work at a university. They're not lying. I got a podcast about mental health. Yeah, I'm just advertising myself a lot and on Snapchat. And not only am I banned on Snapchat, then also Facebook has took my original account with my government name. You know, you should know what your government name, what that means. So yeah, Facebook took that. So I don't have access to that one. So I have this little bogus alias account, and that's Lexi Diamond on Facebook. And I also have a support group on there as well. Anybody can join a support group. And my support group, I actually is building up a foundation to where I plan to be able to help people financially, as well as spiritually, mentally, emotionally. Like in my support group is a safe place to go and vent and just be, you know, and maybe talk to some people that can help you think about what your next step's gonna be after whatever that conflict is going on inside of you or around you, you know, your situation, you know. But that's the goal of my group, you know. So my podcast is linked to my group, and so my podcast is about mental health. And the reason why I do all this stuff about mental health is because I actually lost my sister. She had took her own life, so that's why I advocate for mental health. And I also live with mental health myself as well. So that's the other reason why I talk about mental health a lot. But in the meantime, I learned that spirituality can help you heal from mental health. And that's what they don't tell you. Doctors don't tell you that either. Nobody is telling this secret. And that's the secret I'm trying to tell. Like I was diagnosed with PTSD. PTSD is something that they said most likely you don't heal from it. If you do, you got to go to this treatment, and then in some cases they got to give you some medicine or whatever it is. And the same with schizophrenia. They said they still don't even know what schizophrenia is. But I've been studying psychology. I mean, yes, psychology and spirituality, and I understand what schizophrenia is. Like, so they're not really telling us the truth because they want the money. And you know how it is when they want the money. You know, good thing I'm not no licensed doctor, because if I was a licensed doctor, I wouldn't even be able to be saying none of what I'm saying right now. Like, but I've been to a therapist. I've talked to a therapist. And, I mean, that's cool, but you know, when you break therapists down, you know the words break down to the rapist, right? I'm just saying, these motherfuckers be raping people's minds out here. It didn't take long for me to figure it out. Like, so, therapy is cool, but I think if you're going to do therapy, you should do sound therapy. Like, I like the music hurts and tones. That's a beautiful therapy. Like, that's what spirituality teaches you to do, that type of therapy. Maybe even some expressing your actual anger and hurt therapy instead of suppressing it into depression and making you even more sad and things like that. Like, so that's one of the reasons why I don't really fool with therapy, like, because I don't want to take medicine. Like, so I'd rather not. I'd rather self-medicate, you know. Everybody likes to smoke a little bud. That's all I'm saying. My bad, drink some water. But yeah, so although, like, you know, that's pretty much it. Like, I think that I don't know how long I got on TikTok, but I know I got a lot of messages I want to give people. Like, I got this book called the Teos book of sexology, and that book tell you the real way to reach your higher consciousness through sex, like with your mate though. Like it teaches you the difference of clean and dirty sex, like, and it teaches you sexual positions that's gonna help you heal your body as you're doing these positions with your mate. Like and it teaches about the Kundalini. It talks about food. Like it is on point. It tells you about what days and times to have sex with your partner, to get a girl or a boy baby, or even to help with certain uh, health issues. Like it just get real deep. Like a lot of people don't know that our private parts are connected to our organs in our body, and you know what I'm saying, all that banging and banging and banging be messing up your organs on the inside, and a lot of people don't realize this. Like, so I can't talk about that stuff on TikTok though, because TikTok won't let me. So that's why I keep telling people you gotta go to my YouTube. You know, Alicia SD on my YouTube. It's spelled, my name is spelled exactly how it is on here. You gotta go on there, because that is where I'm just gonna be going loose with it. Like I'm gonna just be hella fluent with it. Like, because people need to know about sexual healing. People need to know how to properly heal themselves through sex. Like, because this will help a lot of people, I guess, be more enlightened in life. Like, you get that Kundalini energy to reach up to that consciousness. Man, look, I think that's why I'm probably so crazy right now, because I did mine by accident, y'all. I activated my Kundalini energy by accident. A bad way, too. Like, I was more into the street life, so you could say I was more like, Luciferian or Satanism on the low, like, because that's what a lot of our ghetto culture is, y'all. And they don't teach us that, like, the ghetto street life is just a lot of Luciferian and Satanism energy. Like, you know what I'm saying? When you out here on that animal, root chakra, survival mode, and you know what I'm saying, selfish for all the wrong reasons type thing, like, then you know what I'm saying, you can activate that Kundalini energy regardless. That's all I'm saying. Like, it don't matter. Like, you could just do that, you know. And so, I gotta get off here, y'all. I'll probably go back up at like 6. Am I tripping? Hold on. I gotta stay on here for a second. I thought I saw somebody. Alright, I am tripping. I ain't seen nobody. But yeah, so yeah, I'm gonna come back up. Probably. Actually, because I gotta do my podcast at 4:30. So yeah, you gotta go check out my podcast. I'm gonna take a picture of the background of my podcast at 6 and go live and talk about my podcast. Try to get people to go check out my podcast about mental health. We all battle with some form of mental health in some way. You know what I'm saying? I'll try to cover all aspects of mental health, like especially being on Facebook. Anybody is welcome to join. Like I said, it's going to be financial assistance and all type of other things going on in there eventually. Like, so you want to be a part of that type of group. It's all to help and build everybody up to the highest level that they can reach, you know. And my Facebook name is Lexi Diamond on there, and you can also Google my YouTube. Google my business, D Alley Rich LLC. You know, because I'm somebody you want to stay in contact with. If you got on this live, it's a reason why you got here at 3:01. Okay, it's a reason why you then scrolled up and saw this live. Whether you believe in spirituality, I don't care if you're a Christian, what your religion is or nothing, because I don't turn nobody down. Everybody is welcome where I'm at. Like, it's the heart chakra. That's why I say this. The heart chakra is where I'm at. So anybody is welcome. Remember, go to my YouTube. I want to say so much more on here, but I cannot. I cannot say what I really want to say on here because I'm already at some technicalities of getting my account taken. So y'all be good, and namaste, ashe, and I love whoever was listening. Actually, I love